going on? Hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. It's been, a week. I was off last week for two reasons. I was not in the best physical condition. I'm in peak shape now. I'm just kidding. I am not. Yeah, a little under the weather last week. A lot of things going on, but the biggest thing I really needed to spend time doing last week was I've now turned in my first draft for my short film. As you know, or some of you may know, I'm taking a directing certificate program through UCLA Extension, and I am finishing up the last couple of I only have a couple weeks left here for this quarter, but I have two classes, and one of the classes is a writing class, and we have to have our excuse me, I'm all gassy, of course. This is how it goes. Whenever I do this show, I start burping for. Well, it's probably because I drank a lot of the old bubbly, not champagne. By bubbly, I just mean jacuzzi water, flavored, of course. I like the feet flavored jacuzzi water the best. So yeah, I have this writing class, and I finished my first draft, which first draft, aka, is like the sixth draft. It's been really fun. It's been really fun doing that. Oh, I forgot. It's been so long. I forgot to do my thing. Hey, if you were watching, if you were hanging out with me, do me a favor. Go to wilddinosaur.com right now. Go right now, and check out the merch store and buy something. Pick out your favorite design and get it on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, sweater, or tote bags. I got these tote bags. Oh, what's that? My Target receipt. See, I actually use these bags. I use these constantly. This one's called Lakeside. This one's a real good one. And oops, pull it over. Yeah, these are polyester bags, and the handles, you can choose the color of the handles on these. I chose red. There are is it yellow and black as well, I believe. Also my shirt. That's one of mine too. I wear my clothes. I wear my own designs constantly because why not? Doing a little self-promotion. I'm going to throw this out now, but as an idea I've been mulling over for a while. This is regarding my short film. My short film is going to cost me a little money. Just a little bit. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put, I don't know what the budget is yet. My first draft is just being finished. A couple grand, I think. And what I would like to do is make a design or two, and try to sell t-shirts as fundraising for the film. There's crowdfunding and all kinds of stuff that I could do. I've always been a little uncomfortable with the idea of, doing some sort of crowdfunding. I'm just a little uneasy about it. But if I have t-shirts, that's something that, you buy a t-shirt, that money's going to go towards my short film. Things like that, self-funding is kind of how I would like to approach this. So if you guys have any ideas on how what kind of designs or what kinds of things you think I should sell or whatever to help crowdfund, or not even crowdfund. Sorry, I keep saying I've been saying crowdfunding in my head a lot. I want to give you guys something without just asking, for the money, because I'm gonna need some cash for there's insurance, there's the location, which I might need 2 days at the location, and hopefully that location, they're western towns that I need to film at, so I just need to figure out some of the details. I'm getting there. I have two more classes before once this quarter's ends for me. I have 2 more classes left before I get into the final class, and that final class is where you make the short film. I have a workshop class coming up probably next quarter, and then directing actors for the screen class that I need to take as well. So, yeah, I'm moving along with my short film. I have a lot of things in place. I have a lot of things still to be achieved. Finishing the draft of the short is going to be the first thing. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at with it. I had to take a 3 or 4 season show that I had come up with. I've been working on this specific story since 2015. It was originally going to be 3 or 4 season TV show, 10 episode TV show. I don't think it works very well as just a feature, but there's enough really good stuff in the shorter version, because my short film's like 10-15 minutes long. It's a short film. So I don't need to put like tens of thousands of dollars into this. I need to secure insurance and the location and some key crew members. I have a bunch of gear, but I need people. I need a good audio person. I'm contemplating doing that myself. But I would rather just direct and get an audio person. I need 3 people. I need actually 4 people. I'm going to need director of photography, and I'm going to need a lighting person, a sound person, and a script supervisor. Those roles are going to be really important on top of my 3-person cast. There might be room for some other things, some other shenanigans. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my short film. What else is there? I missed a lot last week, so I'm just trying to use this first half to catch up on stuff. My mic's a little loose. Oops, wrong way. What else is there? Last week, damn, this is real loose. What's going on here? Anyway, sorry if that's causing too many issues. Oh yeah, the music sets. I have 2 more of those live jams that I will be putting out. One this week. I think Pat will be here on Friday, so we'll have Pat here on Friday. We'll talk some music stuff, and then you'll have another one of those live jams that I recorded, and then one more I still need to finish editing. Took last week off of trying to finish that. It'll be easy to complete, I think, by next week. Yeah, what else is there? I'm I forgot to text Dusty. I would like to try to shoot my skit this weekend if possible. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, music stuff is there'll be a new one on Friday. Again, I'm sorry I missed last week. Oh man, there's so much stuff. What I had some stuff in my. I meant to write some stuff in my rundown, but I just didn't really do that because there was what is there? On the entertainment news end, what was there? I think the last thing we talked about was the Ant-Man trailer. And we did talk about James Gunn in DC and Peter Safran in DC running DC. I think the bigger news that I wanted to kind of drop out there was the Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher, which that was really disappointing to me. I like The Witcher. Henry Cavill, I do feel like elevated that show particularly. And I'm very hesitant for the replacement, the Geralt replacement. Liam Hemsworth, younger brother of what's his name? Oh, what's the older Hemsworth? Luke. It's Luke. Yeah, he's the younger brother of Luke Hemsworth. That's the only notable Hemsworth. Luke. No, he's the younger brother of Luke and Chris Hemsworth, who's Thor. And every sexual fantasy. Just every sexual fantasy anybody has is just replaced by, you might personally be into something specific, like, I don't know, let's say your perfect person, body type, whatever, is like, let's say Timothy Chalamet. You might be like starting to get into it. You're like, ooh, Timmy. Yeah, let's go, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy. Sorry. You might be getting into that, and then all of a sudden, Chris Hemsworth just comes out of nowhere. Get it? And pops out of nowhere, and just like replaces Timothy Chalamet. He doesn't do anything violent. All of a sudden, you look up, and Timothy Chalamet is now Chris Hemsworth, and you're like, "Where did you come from?" You god. I'm just kidding. This is starting to get real weird. So yeah, Liam Hemsworth is taking over as Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher series on Netflix. And yeah, I will join the legions of people that is not very thrilled about the news. I have not personally liked anything that I've seen Liam Hemsworth in, which is like 2 things, I think. I can't even remember what they are off the top of my head. But he's working, The Rock was a terrible actor. He's still not like, he's not Oscar worthy. He's charisma, but he has worked his way into a position of, I will watch The Rock in a movie. Maybe not Black Adam. I did not see Black Adam, and I don't really have plans to. This reminds me. I'll get to that actually in a little bit. Yeah, so I haven't seen Liam Hemsworth in a whole lot of stuff, but what I have has not been that great. So I am worried. Can you hear that? That's me doing my fingers on the desk. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm losing it today. It's been a week since I've done it's been 2 weeks since I've done a show. No, that's not right. I'm an idiot. Well, no, that is right. 2 weeks ago was the last Wednesday show. It's been a week and a couple days. I hope Liam Hemsworth can find his footing and find his way through the character, because I do like the series. Oh. And I want to see more. But Henry Cavill was a big draw for me. I'll be honest. He took the role, during a lot of the Superman getting shafted stuff over the last handful of years from DC. There was a hot minute there. Not hot minute. There was like a year and a half or more. I can't remember at this point, where we all thought Henry Cavill was essentially just done with Superman. Now, all this other stuff, they're bringing him back for more Superman. I like that because I'm not a big Superman fan, and I think Zack Snyder's Man of Steel is the most. It's, for me, the best Superman movie. For a lot of reasons, and I'll have I should do an episode about that one of these days, about Man of Steel. But Liam Hemsworth. I look. I'm rooting for him to do well. I want the show to be good. I have lost a little bit of confidence in the show, because Henry Cavill won't be there. However, there is still season 3, which I think is wrapped filming, and will be coming out sometime. Let's see. Actually, that's something I did not look up. Season 3 release date, Netflix. Summer sometime. Summer 2023 probably. I don't know if there's an actual release date for it, but it's shot, I think, mostly. Henry Cavill will be there for season 3, but won't be returning for season 4, so at least they got one more season to go. Man, what do you guys think? Do any of you guys watch The Witcher? Do you think, if you do you think this is a good move? Do you think this is are you excited to see Liam Hemsworth? I don't have much excitement for it much anymore, but there's other things coming. I want to move on a little bit because I'm gonna do a commercial break here in a couple minutes, but I want to let you know that because I didn't do shows last week, I've taken some time off. I'm going to do an extra show tomorrow. And the reason why I'm doing a show tomorrow is because I'm going to be able to see Black Panther sometime. I don't have my ticket yet, but there's open availability for either 3 or 4. And I think the movie's close to 3 hours. I'm just round it to 3. I'm going to probably do a later show. I'm going to probably start at 7 or 7:30 and go for an hour, or roughly an hour, same show times that I usually do. But yeah, we'll do a third episode tomorrow. So, what is this, episode 68? Jesus. Tomorrow, episode 69, and Friday will be episode 70. So, yeah, we got some stuff coming this week. Sorry that I've been gone. I needed to take care of my sanity and schoolwork, aka movie, TV show. I don't know. Well, it's a short film, but that could lead to a series. I'm just saying. Netflix, where you at? HBO, do you need a Deadwood Part 2? So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go see Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And I will, I'll go to the earliest possible showing I can so I can get home early. Tomorrow you might have to just wait until, I did say 7:30, but it is going to be kind of off the, fly by the seat of my pants. I'll try to make some graphics tonight so I don't have to worry about doing any of that tomorrow. So I can just get back and get on stream. Yeah, so what else? Welcome back. My script. What did I miss? The Witcher. I missed The Witcher in its heyday. Oh, well, I'll throw one thing out real quick. One new thing. I have to apologize to Jason, and anybody else who gave me suggestions on what to play next on the old PlayStation 5. And it's actually... Oh, my camera's too. Wait. If you saw, there's something on my TV. It's a map. There's a map on my TV back there. And the reason there's a map on my TV is because I'm playing a new game. And it is none of the games I previously owned that I needed to play. It's not Jedi Fallen Order. Still haven't played that. It is not Uncharted. The Uncharted games that I bought. It is not Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is not that. But it is close. I decided, if you go on the online stores for Switch or PlayStation or whatever system, and you just peruse through deals, right? It's the holiday season. There's going to be Black Friday deals. There's already some deals going on, and I found a deal on a game I was going to play. Well, I hadn't really thought about it. I just bought Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PlayStation 5, thinking it looks good. But then hearing some reviews, it seems a little thin in the storyline. Some people don't like how Assassin's Creed has gone into an open world format, more like action adventure open world game, and I really like it. I really like that concept. Most of my favorite games are open world games like that, like Breath of the Wild or Ghost of Tsushima. And the other one I finished recently was Horizon Forbidden West, which I really liked. So I decided to start playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I was really missing Immortal Phoenix Rising. That game was fun. I really liked that game. I played it on Switch. I think I beat it, and I don't remember if I got through the DLC stuff, but I have the DLC stuff too. I really liked the landscape, whatnot. But yeah, I decided, especially after watching a couple reviews about it, I decided to purchase Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's the $120 version with like a bunch of DLC stuff, marked down to, was it $25? I think it was $25 or $30. And you know what? I bought it, and I've been playing it, and I'm kind of addicted already. I needed it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Hi. My name is Johnny Dahmer. I'm just kidding. I'm a fool. Yeah, so just started playing it. I made it off the first island into the second little section. The map looks huge. So I'm excited about this. I'm going to keep playing it. Video games, for me, are a good decompressor. Sometimes I'll get into, these runs where honestly, I needed to do this because of the script that I was writing. It was taking all of my brain energy, and I needed to just kind of zone out on something. And video games tend to do that. I'm not if you've heard me talk, I'm not a huge gamer, but I get into these gaming ruts, not ruts. Basically, I'll just like play a game. Horizon, I did for like a couple weeks until I got through it and beat it, and then I just put stuff down for a while. But I also, I try to get stuff done. Oh my God, guys, do you know how much art I'm coming or planning? I'll give you a quick rundown before a commercial. Aside from school stuff is off the table when it comes to release, because nothing is getting released from school anytime soon. Maybe till next quarter with the workshop stuff. I might throw a couple of stuff up on my YouTube, like I did with my last workshop class. But I have the Wizard sketch, which is coming shortly. I have 2 records I'm working on. Well, okay, I have more than 2 records I'm working on, but there's 2 coming soon. That final New Pants is getting New Pants record. Me and Pat, it's getting put together. We're getting to our final legs here with that one, and then Pat has an EP. I've been pushing Pat to get an EP done for a long time. And he's got some stuff, and that'll probably be coming out after the new year, maybe. That's up to him, but we've been talking about it a little bit. And, so 2 things with Pat coming soon, and then I kind of stopped working on my own music, but I have like 2 records that I'd been working on. I might need to re-record some stuff, a lot of stuff. I might need vocalists. If you guys are out there, I need some vocalists. Songwriters. I like to write music. Like weird stuff. All right. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, there's my whiteboard up here. The Wizard sketch. I need to rewrite my Master Control show. That's not happening anytime soon, but I don't know if you guys know this, but I filmed a pilot to a TV show that I wrote, and I play all of the parts in it. That's not going to get released anytime soon because I want to rewrite everything and reshoot it, but I still think I might play all the parts. We'll see. There's another one of those coming at some point too, a sketch where I play everything. Let's see, the prom date record and then my other guitar record. So yeah, I have 4 records I'm working on. 2, I haven't started that one. 1 sketch, 1 I need to start, and a TV show that I need to rewrite and reshoot. It's a lot of stuff, considering I'm also writing a drama for my school stuff. All right, let's do a commercial break, and I'm going to come back, and I need to talk to you guys about the greatest movie ever made. You want to know what it is? Well, we'll find out after the commercial break. I'll see you guys in 40 seconds.
I'm Richard from Richard's Pet Wedding Facilities, and I give these stickers away at every pet wedding. The kids love them too.
This bag from, what's his name? Wild Dinosaur? Weren't they all wild? Why not see more? Anyways, I like to put my special things in this bag. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is my spirit animal.
Life gave me lemons, so I sold them for this sweet baseball tee. All right. You guys ready to find out the answer to this riddle? The answer to life's burning questions? Well, the only one that matters. What is the greatest movie ever made? What is this? Well, let's backtrack. It was about 10 years ago, 9 or 10 years ago. Little known production company called Funny or Die puts out a little movie trailer depicting the life and times of the greatest accordion player in a specific genre, very specific genre of music of all time. So, who was this person? Well, Funny or Die decided to do this parody movie trailer for the life and times of Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic. Childhood hero of mine. It was the first concert I ever saw. It was opened by a stand-up comedian who did jokes about Super Nintendo. This was, I think, 1997 or 8. I was in junior high at the Oxnard Performing Arts Center. Saw Weird Al with a couple of friends. It was amazing. It was amazing. So yeah, 10 years ago, Funny or Die does this sketch. And there Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, Jesse, I think that's his name. Yeah. Jesse from Breaking Bad played Weird Al. And in this, there was... Actually, I forgot to pull this up. There's a bunch of people in this. Oh, that's right. Olivia Wilde plays Madonna. Aaron Paul, of course, is Weird Al. Who else is in this? Oh, I think Patton Oswalt played Dr. Demento. Is it not Gary Coleman? Gary Cole. Gary Cole. Gary Cole's great. So is Gary Coleman, I think. I don't know. I haven't caught up with him in a while. Gary Cole plays his dad. Mary Steenburgen plays his mom. It's actually quite the star-studded cast for this short. Yeah, Olivia Wilde as Madonna, who he has relations with, a full-on relation with. Let's see. I'm scrubbing through this trailer because I forgot everyone that was in it. Yeah, Aaron Paul, Olivia Wilde, Mary Steenburgen, Gary Cole, Patton Oswalt, Andrew Astor, Paul Scherer. Yeah, a bunch of people are in this. So anyways, fast forward. This was 2010, copyright 2010. Fast forward to last week. The Roku channel, the top of all streaming services, by the way. The Roku channel. My TV is a Roku TV, so I had access to this. The Roku channel decides to release the full movie. This movie is called Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Now, there was some recasting. Weird Al was not happy with Aaron Paul's performance at all. Apparently there is a lot of contention. They used to be really close. They are not anymore because the recasting is really perfect. If you're curious who plays Weird Al, it is none other than Harry Potter himself. Daniel Radcliffe. Sorry. Daniel Radcliffe in The Cursed Child. Wait, is it Harry Potter? No, it's Daniel Radcliffe and the Cursed Penis. That's what it's called. That's the name of the next Harry Potter movie, which, oh man, that's a whole conversation we should get into. Warner Brothers has not stopped making weird moves and whatnot. There's potential Harry Potter stuff in the future. Daniel Radcliffe is up to it, which, back up all the money in the world, I'm sure he'd be back. So anyways, this movie comes out and I watched it. Now, as I stated, Weird Al was my first concert. One of my favorite movies. One of those movies that shaped who I am. One of those movies. One of the top 10 greatest films of all time, in my humble opinion. There's a little movie called UHF, which is a Weird Al movie that came out in, was that 80 UHF movie? What year was that? 89. I was about to say 89. Came out the same year as the first Tim Burton Batman movie, Michael Keaton. UHF is amazing. If you have not seen UHF, do yourself a favor and watch UHF. So I found out that this movie was happening, and I got really excited because I was like, oh, another Weird Al movie. Little did I know this was a 100% accurate 100. Excuse me. There we go. Let the devil out. Oh. This movie, Weird, the Al Yankovic story, is 100% accurate to what actually happened. 100%. You know, from... I don't want to spoil too much of the movie because I think you should see it, but I mean, some of these facts are out there, but some of them are disputed, like the fact that Michael Jackson parodied Weird Al. You know, he started off doing a couple of parodies, got pretty big, then he started to write his own music, and then everybody started to parody him. You know what I mean? It's just one of those, like, true artistic films. Weird Al was a real... He was the artist, you know? So the acting in this. Daniel Radcliffe is amazing. And really, really committed to this. I'm going to drop the facade for a second. I really like Daniel Radcliffe in this role. Not somebody I thought would be a good Weird Al, but was perfect in the role. There's a scene where he busts out of an egg shirtless, covered in slime, playing a guitar. And I've never thought Weird Al to be as cool as in that one moment. Badass. I've always liked Weird Al, but there's a love and an affection for a person, and then there's thinking somebody is fucking cool, right? So, in the 80s, the guitar heroes Van Halen, all the guys were like, I want to be like Van Halen. All the tapping. That's what Daniel Radcliffe was like for me in this movie. Damn, if I could get my body to look like that, I'd probably be making $10 extra a decade. People be like, oh, hey, Casper, put your shirt back on. Wait, put it back on slower because you have abs. You're still translucent, but check out those Washburn abs and those pecs. Look at those pecs. I almost don't want to know what I was thinking. I was just going to say Josh Pecs. 100% No, but for real, I really like this movie. It's not it's a total parody of a biopic, really. Not a lot of what happens really happened. There's some reality to it, like being discovered by Dr. Demento. That happens in the movie. Who's in this version, not Patton Oswalt, but played by Rainn Wilson, who I thought was really good in the role. I'm actually familiar with Dr. Demento a little bit. Like I said, when I was younger, I was a Weird Al fan, so knowing Weird Al, Dr. Demento came up a little bit. And I think Rainn Wilson did a really good job. The way that they use that character over the course of the movie is really good. It's really funny. He plays an important role. There's a really funny scene. It's a pool party. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't yet, look for the pool party scene. There's a lot of people that pop up in that. I won't give too much away, but I will spoil just one little cameo. In this scene, there's a lot of cameos. It's similar to the fight scene in Anchorman. You know, all the news station pops up and there's all kinds of celebrities. Maybe not the second Anchorman, but the first one. But yeah, there's a lot of cameos there, and one of them is oh shoot, which one should I'm just gonna say it. He doesn't have a lot of lines. I think there's like one or two lines, but is it Jorma from Lonely Island plays Pee Wee Herman in one scene at this pool party, and I was dying in just that one scene, just that like two lines or whatever. I used to love Pee Wee Herman growing up too. I had yeah, Pee Wee Herman was one of my invisible friends as a child. I feel like that says a lot of really bad things about me, even though, I don't know, whatever. People like to make the assumption about Pee Wee and whatnot in the movie theater. You know, if you know, you know. I have a lot to say about that, but Pee Wee Herman was one of my imaginary friends growing up. So to see him pop up, and I wasn't expecting Jorma to play him, but he pops up in some really cool, funny places. He played Hitler in Kung Fury, which was great. Anyways, the other big lead in this movie would be Madonna, and that's Evan Rachel Wood, and she did a great job in this. So they play, obviously not a lot of this happened. As far as I know, there wasn't a ton of interaction with Madonna and Weird Al. I did hear, I think Madonna reached out at one point to see if he would parody one of her songs. And they talk about that in the movie, but it's a lot more nefarious and a lot more to do with how they changed things from reality to. This is a Quentin Tarantino version of Weird Al. It's not like bloody or violent, and there's not a lot of the crazy like language, but they rewrite history like for sure. Madonna is essentially the villain of this movie, I would say. And yeah, she does a lot of stuff to get him to parody one of her songs. The surprise for me, especially after seeing the original trailer like 10 years ago, and you know, having Gary Cole as the dad in that, I was actually really surprised in their casting choice for the dad in this movie, Toby Huss. And if you're not familiar with Toby Huss, you've probably seen him or heard him in things before. He's been in a ton of stuff. I know him the best as Artie, the strongest man in the world, from Pete and Pete. Pete and Pete is not in my collection of things that I own because there is no physical media of Pete and Pete currently. I love Pete and Pete so much. Well, there's like random episodes or whatever, but I want to own all of it. I want all of it. I want Pete and Pete in its entirety. I hate saying this, but even if it was, I'm doing the finger pointing thing. No fun for you. Sorry, I watched this on Parks and Rec recently. For the rewatched Parks and Rec like a million times. I love that show. But you know, there's that float, and people are like, she's not being any fun anymore. She's just telling us what she. Anyway, sidetrack. I don't even remember what I was saying. Parks and Rec. Man. Oh, even if Pete and Pete was on Paramount Plus, which it's not because I had Paramount Plus recently to watch a couple other things, but I definitely wanted to check to see what they had in their library. But even if it was on Paramount Plus, I would probably get Paramount Plus for a while just to watch Pete and Pete on repeat. I don't know why I'm whispering that. I'm sorry for the AMSR. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, look. Did you guys watch this movie? Have you any opinions on, first of all, Weird Al? Which, if you have any negative opinions on Weird Al, we might have words. All right. My friend Jessica, whose wedding I missed last week because I was not feeling well. I'm looking at you. I brought up Weird Al last time we hung out when you came to Ventura. We were at Andrea's at the harbor getting some food. And I brought up if you were going to be playing Weird Al at your wedding. And you know what? You laughed in my face. And all I got to say to that is, just eat it. Just eat it. The way that they use some of the like song inspiration is really funny in this. There's one part that's in the trailer I'll talk about. But it's when he comes up with my Bologna instead of my Sharona, and he's hanging out with his, again, this is in the trailer. So he's hanging out with like friends or roommates or whatever, and they're all like making fun of him or whatever. And he's like, whatever, I'm going to go make a sandwich, or I'm going to make sandwiches for everybody or something like that. And he's like, I'll make the sandwiches, you guys put on the tunes. So they put on the radio and My Sharona's on, and he pulls out the bologna. And he's like looking at it. One of my favorite shots in the whole movie is it's like the shot is looking up from like the bologna perspective at Daniel Radcliffe, and he's just looking at it. He's like, my Bologna. My Bologna. And then he gets into like singing about it, and it's really funny. It's really funny. I love this movie. If you can't tell, I really like this movie. I hope it becomes available at some point. I know I'm a weird person. I do buy stuff. I need to reevaluate my life with physical media. I don't have a ton of physical media anymore. I tend to buy digital movies and stuff. I started this habit a handful of years, not more than a handful of years ago. But I'd moved around a lot. And, you know, when you're in those moments where, like, you can't get your internet set up for a couple of weeks or, like, you know, a couple of days or a week or whatever when you move somewhere. And I just didn't have a lot of things to like, get into or watch, which is going to the video game stuff. That's why I bought the Wii U when I did, which was really me kind of getting back into video games after a really long time. I bought that so I could like stream stuff and watch. Well, I guess I don't remember if it had a disc drive on it, other than just for games, and I don't think it had a DVD player in it. But I started downloading. I think the first iTunes purchase for visual content that I made was, I think it was Parks and Rec. Actually, it was like a Black Friday deal or a holiday iTunes thing where it was like the complete season for like $20 or something like that, 20 or $30, and I was like, let's go, let's do it. So I bought that and I used that. Like I would download the whole thing on my computer, so I had stuff to watch, in those intermittent moving times. So, but yeah, I don't know. I should reevaluate this, but I do hope that Roku, or I don't know who's distributing this. Honestly, I didn't look it up. I know it ended up on the Roku channel. Whoever is distributing this, I hope they do actually do some physical copies of it, or that they end up doing, iTunes release or something like that, because I'd add it to my collection. Ad free. I'm not paying the Roku channel to do ad free stuff. Yeah, because this is a movie I would rewatch for sure. It's my sensibility, 100%. Who am I missing? Let's see. I covered Evan Rachel Wood a little bit. I think she did really well. I like her quite a bit. I think my first real introduction to her was when I was watching Westworld, the first season. I fell off after season 2, and I don't care that it's canceled. I was surprised it was still on. I didn't know it was getting a fourth season. And speaking of Aaron Paul, I think he popped up in that, but that was my first real introduction to her, I think. And I've really liked seeing her lately. There was a movie that I wanted to see for a while that she was in, where I forget the name of it. She's like super frumpy looking in it and dressed down. And I think, is it Toni Collette? I think is her mom or something like that. I don't remember the name of it. It looked really good though. But yeah, she's great in Madonna, as Madonna in this. Rainn Wilson. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it pretty much for the main cast. What else do I have? Do I have anything else? Nope, that's it. That's it for me today. That's it. Again, I will be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna go live sometime after 6:30, I think. Hold on, let me do a little research right fast, and let you know what I might be up to tomorrow. How long is this movie? How long is Black Panther? 2 hours 41 minutes. It's a long one. And they have 3:30 and 4. I'm gonna try to get to one of those two. So if it's 6:30, let's say 7:30. If I have to make the 4:00 one. Yeah, sorry, I don't have tickets for this. You may be asking, how are you doing this? Well, the place where I live, people don't usually do people go to the movies for sure. People like the opening night stuff, but every time I think what's helpful is that opening night now is Thursday at 3 instead of Friday, So, Thursday midday, people are working and whatnot still. And I will have the opportunity to go see Black Panther. So, keep an eye out. I tentatively say 7:30. Oh wait, I hope I didn't promise Pat that we were going to do something. Let me check my messages real quick. No, he's coming on Friday. Yeah, so, yeah. Friday, good to go. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me again. I know it's been over a week since you've seen me, my beautiful face, and my new glasses that actually aren't really for anything other than the fact that I bought them to work on character building. And I don't mean, writing characters. I meant, like, I think this makes me look smart. And definitely not like some sort of weird 80s predator. Oh, you know who I kind of feel like is, what was his name? Alexei from Stranger Things. Was that his name? The Russian guy? But he had more like the Coke bottle look. Anyways, just threw these on. Figured it was a good thing for the Weird Al talk. But I like these glasses. They work for me, I think. All right. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do a Black Panther discussion tomorrow. I haven't fully decided if it's gonna be spoiler or not. Probably, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get some of that algorithm feed like I did on that Thor Love and Thunder one that I did. What was that, episode 5 or 6 or something like that? It was one of the earlier episodes. So yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow doing the Black Panther talk. I'll be back on Friday, so you get me 3 days, not just 3 days this week, but you get me 3 days in a row this week. Sweet. Then you get Pat on Friday, joining me on Friday, which will be fun, and we'll do some more music stuff. We get another music jam and whatnot. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget to check out wilddinosaur.com. It is the best place to support this channel, and I'm gonna really need it here. I need to start building up more support for this channel, to keep the channel afloat, really, and to do some promotions for my short film whenever I get to that stage of the process. So please go to wilddinosaur.com, buy a shirt, buy a tote bag, some stickers or whatever. I even have, if you're local to the area, or if you want, I have these sticker packs. I keep forgetting to pull them out. It's been a long time and I don't market them very much. They're not available in the store. They're through me, but you get a sticker pack of, what is it? 5. There's 5 vinyl stickers for $10. So if you want some vinyl stickers, hit me up, direct message me. The best way is Instagram. The other thing, I've been doing this for a little bit now, is if you purchase something from the Wild Dinosaur store, and then you take a picture of you wearing it or using whatever product, and you post it on Instagram and tag me in it, I'll send you stickers. I'll just send you sticker packs. Just as a little thank you, guys. So yeah, wilddinosaur.com. Also, the last thing, this was a big day. We just finished midterms elections here in the United States, and one thing that was on the ballot is reproductive rights. And if you watch this show, if you've watched the show for any length of time, you know that at the end of every episode, I like to direct people to, there's a link in the description to donate to Planned Parenthood, because I think Planned Parenthood is amazing and they do really great things. Don't listen to what all some of the media says about Planned Parenthood. They do a lot of really great things. Healthcare for men and women. It's not just the one thing you hear, abortions. It's not just that. That's like a 3, I forget the exact percentage, but it is under 10% of what Planned Parenthood does overall. So if you feel so inclined, I'm glad for those of you who voted. Thank you for voting. Yeah, donate to Planned Parenthood, because they need the help for sure. All right, well, I'm getting out of here. Thanks again. I think somebody just popped in to say hello. And real quick, to reiterate, I will be back tomorrow. I know I'm not usually on Thursdays, but I'm going to go see Black Panther tomorrow. So I'm going to do a spoiler-free discussion tomorrow, and then we'll be back on Friday with Pat. So Stick around to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I'm trying to grow the channel. I think we're at 47 or something right now, which I appreciate everybody being here. But I would like to get out to more people. Let's start with 50. Can we get 3 more subscribers? 50. Let's do it. All right. So yeah, that's it for me. WildDinosaur.com, Planned Parenthood, donate, do those 2 things. Spread out the financial wellness. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.